Hi, my name is Keith and I'm known as the Florida Stone Man. Today I'm going to talk to you about the colors of crystals and why it matters. So colors in crystals can get kind of confusing. It can be a little bit complicated, but I like to make it nice and easy. So just look at a rainbow. You see the colors going in order. Red, orange, yellow, green. So think of it even in a scientific standpoint, Roy G. Biv. If you've ever studied chemistry, it goes in a very specific order, and that's the easiest way you can learn to remember it. So crystals that are red or black, and it even aligns with the root chakra. It's very easy to remember just by that alone. So the root chakra is red and black. So red and black crystals, you can think of it as fight or flight crystals. So black is more of an absorbent color. If you leave black in the sunlight versus leaving white in the sunlight, then black is actually going to absorb the sunlight more. If any negativity is coming to you, if you're wearing black tourmaline, black obsidian, it would rather absorb it than you absorb it. The red side is more of a fight. It's the red side of the root chakra. Red crystals are very good for an aggressive protection, like red jasper. For example, red jasper is good at warding off accidents before they even happen. Black tourmaline will absorb an accident if it's currently happening to you right then. So let's move on to the color orange. Orange is very vibrant, very full of energy. Think about if you take an orange and you cut it open and you smell it, it's like, oh, this is a vibrant orange. You can think of any orange crystal as just adding energy, giving you vibrancy. That's exactly what it does. It's very easy. It stimulates passion, creativity, it's very refreshing. So you can think of that when you think of orange crystals, such as carnelian. And the next color is yellow, which is the solar plexus chakra. Uh, Yellow crystals are very good for manifesting. They're very good for money. Think about citrine, tiger's eye. Crystals that are yellow and are very, since the solar plexus chakra is tied to manifestation, the yellow crystals will help you manifest what you want. And that's where we store a lot of our feelings as well. So it helps us become more happy. People who are very off kilter are have very blocked solar plexus chakras. So any crystal that's yellow, you can always think of it like yellow calcite is very good for clearing blockages of the solar plexus chakra. The heart chakra, so it's very easy to learn crystal colors and their meaning just basically by tying it into the color of the chakra. Green and pink. So the heart chakra is green and pink. What does green mean when you look at a crystal? When you see green, it's going to mean heart chakra. Almost 100% of the time, green crystals always have to do with the heart chakra. So do pink crystals, such as rose quartz. I'm wearing a lot of greens here, like malachite, jade, for example, aventurine. So the heart chakra is all about giving and receiving. I feel like the easiest way to teach about the colors of crystals is to tie it in with the energy centers that we have in our bodies, at least the main ones, and it makes remembering them a lot easier. So if you ever see a crystal and it's green and you don't know what that crystal does or what that crystal is, you can always just think of it the way it ties into your chakra. So the green is very good for receiving and projecting, but the pink side, the root chakra, so think of green and pink. Pink is very feminine. Green is more masculine. So it's more about giving and receiving love. It can be giving and receiving abundance, such as jade. And jade is a good stone for fidelity. It helps keep people faithful, as like especially if you give jade to someone as a gift. Rose quartz, that's pink. And green and pink, I like to tie together when teaching about them as colors. So rose quartz is very good for love. Jade is good for love. Most people don't know that. So it's easy to remember them as I go up the chakras. So the next chakra is the throat chakra. So the throat chakra is blue, like a light blue. Thing is with the throat chakra, you think about communication, you think about fluidity, and it's not just regular communication. So you can communicate with others very fluidly, or you can communicate with spirit guides very fluidly. Most people don't know this as well. A lot of crystals that are blue help stimulate clairaudience. So the next chakra is indigo. So indigo crystals such as lapis lazuli are very good for intuition, very good for opening your psychic senses. So whenever you see a deep blue stone like that, or a color like this, it's very, very good for stimulating the higher mind. And now leading to the next one, the crown chakra, which is the higher mind. This is more for intuition. The crown chakra is more for connecting you to source energy, connecting you to your higher self. That is where your main spirit or main angel resides, is on your head, on your crown. So that color is purple and violet. So purple and violet crystals are very good for protecting your mind, very good for clearing your mind, making sure the energetic flow is there. So that's an easy way to remember all the colors. And what crystal colors mean is basically tying them into the chakras. If you just try to remember crystal colors just based on their colors, you're going to get lost, confused, and you're going to forget anything about crystals. So that's my biggest word of advice, is just to tie all the crystals into the chakras that they match with. And even if you don't even know what a crystal does, just by meditating with it and you see it in the color, you automatically know that that is tied to a specific chakra. So if you have any questions, let me know. There's a few that I haven't really talked too much about, like gray. Gray is very good for in between. If you're doing some astral work, gray crystals are very good as well. If brown is a good color for working with abundance. It's very good for grounding. It's a different kind of abundance. It's more so connecting you to your roots, connecting you to Mother Nature. I know it could be very confusing learning colors at first and how they tie into crystals, but it even translates to fruits as well. For example, blueberries. Not a lot of people know this, but blueberries are very good for your mind. If you take blueberries, then it's going to help your memory. It helps fight a bunch of things off. In the spiritual sense, blueberries are very good to eat if you're under psychic attack. So, like I said from earlier, the colors that are purple, the colors that are indigo, are very good for the mind. So everything kind of ties in together. Just think of it like this. Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, green, yellow, and then just go up to the spectrum. If you have a hard time remembering, just look at the rainbow. It all goes in the same order, and just study it like that, and it makes it very easy. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment sections.